Oh, this is. Hey guys, welcome to another live video. This is just kind of an impromptu live build. I didn't really know if I was going to have time today. My son just went with his friend for a little while, so I'm actually going to have to make sure that I keep my eye on my phone just in case he needs anything. He's 11 and he needs less and less these days, but when he does need something, it's usually just like a little bit more important than a snack. So basically, I just thought I would do this for about an hour today. I'm just going to put about an hour of build time in. This is the apple tree house, and if you saw my last haul video, this is basically what I'm working on is building up my residential section, and this is set number 5891. And there are 3 options. I'm going to build the traditional option, which is this one, but my goal is actually to get another one to build this one as well because I live in an A-frame house. So I'm just going to crack this open. The first thing I need to do is make a Mills plate anyway, and I want to see what I'm actually going to get inside this. It doesn't look like it's going to be too like a 216 by 32s in here. I suppose I can just grab got some, folded books. All right, so it looks like I'm going to do this one. That's my goal for today. And let's see if I can just adjust it a little so you guys can see. Oh, you can only see, you can see my face. There we go. All right. So you're not going to do that one. Yeah, 216 by 32. So I think what I'm going to do, so I got 2 of these. I'm actually, since we're going to be building the big one, which sits on both of these, I think I'm going to just trade this out for a big one. And we'll save those for something else. So before I actually dig into this, which thankfully is not a lot of bags, but it looks like I'm going to have to open them all up at once. And for that, I always want my tray. Where's my my trusty tray is over there. So I'm going to get my tray. I'm a big fan of, hey, Peter Nike, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. This is kind of like a last minute, like I put my son in the car and then I decided I'd live stream the cat. I'm actually trying to just nudge the cat off. I'm trying to nudge the cat off. Come on, cat. Oh, there we go. What's going on, Peter? Are you building anything? Just stop by to say hi. What I'm actually, I don't know if you saw, but what I'm doing is building the Creator apple tree house. I'm going to build that first one there. But first I'm going to make a Mills plate for it just to get started, since my whole city is going to be converted to Mills anyway, so we might as well start out by doing that. So really simple process, and I have a simple video on this anyway up on the channel, so I won't go into too much detail. I'm just going to get it done. Hey Tayshawn, what's up? I'll be building the Ninjago City Gardens on a stream later on today. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I can always look at that one when I go to the store. I saw that haul you had with it. It's such a cool looking set. I hesitate to buy it because, I just don't want to go down another road. But I think that's amazing. It really looks so amazing. And, since Ninjago is like a Lego thing, it's such a good deal versus some of the other giant sets. So you can put that into your city, Tayshawn. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Yahili. It's great to see a few people stopping by. I didn't know if anyone would come on. I figured I'd just be talking to myself for about an hour. So I'll do this for just about an hour. I'm going to have to go and get my kiddo at some point. But I figured since the house was quiet, I would just pop in here and finally crack one of these sets open. You'll be putting it in your city. Cool. That's, hey, oh gosh, Sheka. Oh my God, I'm gonna not remember that from the last time, but I'm glad you're here. But right now I'm just making a Mills plate to start it off because I'm going to be putting Mills in, or all the buildings are now on Mills, so I might as well start with this so I don't have to transfer it over later. And it's just a series of mostly 2x2 bricks, and just for reference, yellow is the cheapest 2x2 brick out there at 2 cents a piece. And I bought like 1,000 of them, but I'm almost out of them now. Let's see. The house looks great. It will go nicely in your city. Yes, I think it will. It was recommended that I purchase this house specifically. I was told it was one of my friend's favorite houses, so I thought I would give it a try. Pops, Bricks, and Tricks. Hey, are the sets in the backlog? I'm thinking, it is a set from the backlog. Is that what you're asking? It isn't a new one I got today. It's one I've had. The random kid, how much did you pay for this? I paid $90 for this one here. I made an offer on eBay for it, and $90 is actually still a good price for it. When I purchased this, $90 was well below the average price on Bricklink for it at the moment, for new anyway. Used, actually, to be honest with you, I paid $90 for this new, and I was trying to get another set used to do an alternate build, and I thought I'd just get a used one for the alternate build, but we're looking at like 85 used right now. But there is another one on eBay that's 90, so I'm kind of like, did you check your price before you put that on there? But, you know, if people don't do their research, you know, eBay sellers get what they want. So let's see. I gotta lean in. I'm gonna need like bigger glasses. Sheikha just finished memorizing all the U.S. presidents, and I had this great idea of building a custom George Washington art. And you got the name right. I'm trying. That's awesome for memorizing the presidents. I'm going to be honest. I don't have them all memorized. Nope, not even going to try. But that would be some cool art. I mean, the set's in the back behind you. Oh, those are in the backlog. Those are not built. But I'm really excited because our IKEA had some stuff back in stock. So what I did was I ordered 6 tables. So I'll have roughly like a 70-inch by 80-inch rectangle by hopefully the 23rd of April. And I ordered 2 of the long calyx shelves. So I don't know if you know those. They're the ones that kind of have all the square openings. And I'm hoping that will help me be able to sort of build and actually display some of the sets so that I can get them out of the backlog. They're not really meant to sit there in boxes. I'm not buying them as an investment, but I guess I'm buying them out of FOMO. The FOMO is real, and I feel like after searching through eBay and Bricklink to find best prices on things that have retired, I'm like, I gotta buy it all because I don't want to pay more for it later. So here's a base. If anyone's wondering, here's as I take one off. Here's what it looks like inside of a Mills plate, and I'm going to cover it with 4x as they're all falling off. I'm obviously not a good representative here for a Mills plate building. And then my old eyes have to lean in. It is a good deal. Yes, I try to only buy things if they are a good deal. I had this Lego set for a few years ago, but my sister destroyed it. Well, hopefully like the pieces are still there. You can like resurrect the instructions. Am I getting the Ninjago City Gardens in the future? I don't know. I definitely think I would consider it maybe on like a double VIP points purchase day, only because I feel like that would make it, you know, a better deal since it's not necessarily something that I would want to put in my city. And then I'm afraid I'm going to want the Ninjago City docks and the other Ninjago City, and I know those are going for big prices, so I get a little nervous like going down those roads. Sean, aren't you building the gardens today? Yes, he said he's going to build the gardens on a stream later today. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Unknown Romanian collector. Hiya. Let's see. I like Lego houses. They are very simple but look amazing. They are. I think I just did a video on 9 that I really like for the city. And actually I should have been 10 because look up set number 4886. It's called the Designer House. I think it's a fairly old one too. And it's really pretty neat. And I love the 4-digit number houses. Those are definitely some of the older ones. They're definitely the ones that are more in the hundreds of dollars. And there is that one more, I forgot the name of it, but it's like 1,100 pieces, so it's going to be more comparable to the modulars. It's the modern townhouse, and it's a tan one with a black garage door. But I'm looking forward to getting that one too. But that one's like around $300 right now, and even used, it's pretty expensive. So I'm just going to put all of these 4x4 plates on, and you might be wondering why I'm using 64 4x4 plates as opposed to like any other configuration, because this is actually surprisingly the cheapest way to go. And you can buy these in bulk for about 0.069 cents right now. So I've been trying to buy like 640 whenever I can, because I'm going to have a whole forest table. So I'm going to need to do this to cover an entire forest. But they're really awesome when they're done. And I can actually pick up one of my modulars by just the corner of this because it is so sturdy. So I think that's a really cool feature. And then you can also do like streams and rivers, like running through it by removing portions of it. So I want to get into that too. I think it'll make the landscaping around places look really neat. Yes, Daryl from Brevins Bricks is definitely big on using the mill system too. I've seen a lot of his stuff. He's got some good videos, and I've been working on my road design for the mills too, because it gets a little tricky when it comes to roads. Like this is pretty straightforward, but roads can be a little bit more of a pain. Although the new road plates really make it a lot easier to make a mills road and a lot cheaper. So I've been stocking up on those since they've been on sale on Amazon and Target. So I think they're going to be a good buy in the end. I know everyone's kind of like back and forth on the roads, but definitely if you're doing mills, then it's the way to go. I just happen to have 20 packages of old road plates in my storage because I got nervous that I wasn't going to be able to get any, and I was going to have a big city and no roads. But now I'm going to mills, so I don't need to use any of them anymore. But you can actually use them, the old road plates, for the base of a mills plate too. Just a slightly different approach to building it. Finally, okay, so there it is. There's the green lawn for the apple tree house. So now, I wish I could see better. What camera do you film with? Oh, let's see. All right, bye, Peter. We'll see you later. What camera do I film with? Well, right now I'm using my laptop, and when I actually do my videos, I'm struggling a little bit. I've just been using my iPhone, which is fine, but I haven't been having a lot of trouble importing videos from it to. I use iMovie for editing, so I do need to come up with another solution. We do have a couple webcams that we want to get going, and either StreamYards or Streamlabs. A lot of stuff to look into. For my regular website that I do, I actually have content creators who submit work to me. So I haven't had to worry so much about the videos and the stuff like that for that website. But now that I'm doing this all here myself, it certainly makes a difference. Oh, look at that. My husband came on. That's so nice of you, Mac Lad Dad. I see those eyes. Yeah, so every now and then you might see MacLad Dad there sitting beside me. Today he's playing war games, so he's off doing his own thing. Oh, let's see. I remember when I bought my first Lego set, I didn't use the instructions. Instead, I went to YouTube and copied how they built it, even though I had the instructions and I can't remember what set. That's funny. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess it all depends on how you can see things. For me, I can barely follow the instructions, so probably best if I just built it my own way, huh? What do you think about the Looney Tunes CMFs? I haven't looked at. I've seen some videos now from like Just Too Good and a couple other people who've been talking about them. I'm not. I definitely want to get them. I think I want to get them. But I don't have a huge attachment to the Looney Tunes. I think they'd be super cute. I definitely think I could see them like in the woods in my forest section of the table, right? I think that'd be fun. What do you think of them? So who's going to get the Looney Tunes CMFs when they come out? It sounds like they're a really big deal. So I have a feeling like a lot of people are going to be picking them up. And I think it's a really cool idea for sure. I can push all these off the table. Fun part is, guys, you get to watch me like search for bricks. Usually I have to have MacLad Dad there come over and find things. Or I need to tell him I'm missing a piece, and then he gets up and he walks over, and then I find it. But more and more, we've actually been finding that we are really missing pieces from sets. So, but Lego was actually kind enough. I had the Fire Brigade, and I bought it new from a seller, and I can guarantee there was like no tampering with it, because it was really a silly like assortment of pieces that were missing. It wasn't like the fire truck or the minifigs or anything. Just a random assortment. And then there was a Technic bag in there as well. But Lego was able to send me everything that I was missing. It's something like 80 pieces. They sent it to me, except for a couple things. Funny thing is, like, they couldn't send me yellow 1x1 cylinders. I'm like, really? Like, maybe not that specific yellow. I get that, but you must have yellow cylinders. All right, so here's all the bags. So this is only, what, 539 pieces. I imagine that the set I'm choosing is going to use the majority of them. Oh, let's see. I always use my phone for videos and streams. I think I need to improve the quality of my streams, though. I've seen them, and I think they look great. Yeah, I think there's always room for improvement in quality, for sure. I think you can get a little crazy and get a little too nitpicky. But there's definitely always room for improvement. I'm hoping that when we have a space with better lights, I don't know if I should turn the lights on, but I'm not going to get up and do that. But my phone is very good. It's supposed to be good. Like I'm listening to other people who use their phones, but I think I don't know if I'm importing it at the right size. I don't know. Hey, Lemlocks, Costello, I love Lego. Yes, I think all of us here love Lego. Well, I need to get Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan so I can make my own Space Jam scene. That's a good movie. I forgot about that movie. You bought the Ferrari garage with everything, including a hoist. Cool. Very nice. Is that retired? I'm not familiar. The Random Kid, Little Bins and Bricks. If you want a good camera for stars, I recommend the Canon PowerShot I-190 IS. I will take a look at that. What might be a good Lego set to get? Well, tell me what themes you're interested in. That would be a place to start, and then maybe everyone has some ideas, because I don't know what themes you like. Tayshawn Harris thinks, and maybe LeBron James for Space Jam 2. Cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm curious to see when they come out. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh, I'm probably going to need, let's see, how do I want to set this up? I'm going to need, here's the pieces. I'm going to need this. So now you guys can watch me fumble through building live. I have no idea. I don't know how people do it. I mean, I'd rather just sit here and talk to y'all, but you probably want to see me build Lego too. All right, so, and you'll have to see me like peer with the directions like this, because seriously? Okay, well here they're just having me connect. They're having me connect to 16 by 32s that I'm not going to use, so I can save that brick. I just need more people to talk to me so I don't actually have to build. That'll be the key right there. Have a nice conversation about Lego, no building included. All right, so and my workspace is also small because I'm sure. Oh, you can probably see the nose of the shuttle here. Again, if you guys want to take a quick peek here, I am building with the shuttle because of our small space. We have like nowhere to put it. So here's the Discovery shuttle. It's built. I'm going to slide it back. I didn't even realize that was in the screen. And then I can show you. We have the Hubble telescope here. That's built. I'm going to let my husband do a review on that because he really built that, so he should get to talk about it. Oh, where am I going to put this? But I just recently built. Let's see if I can break it, moving it over here. See, he built the Discovery shuttle, but I built the Amelia Earhart plane. It took me about the same time it took him to build the shuttle. Oh, that's so funny. I am not the master Lego builder. I like to just build for like relaxation. I think he builds for like speed. I'm going to stick in the connector pieces anyway because I feel like I'm going to need to have done that and I won't not do that. But now I need to figure out the middle. I'm going to go with right. Oh, man. Need a piece flipper. These old sets don't come with piece flippers, do they? I'm going to get a piece flipper. There's got to be one here. The question is, do we use teal or do we use orange? Hi, Papa's Bricks. Thanks for coming by. I just watched how you cleaned your Lego earlier. He had his hose out. It was great. Made me a little nervous the first time I saw him turn the hose on. I'm not sure if I could do that. Instructions can be difficult sometimes. Yes, particularly for me. I feel like I don't like to do anything by the rules. And I feel like with Lego sets, you kind of have to do things by the rules. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, guys, the first piece is done. I feel like I can move on now. I probably should have done that before y'all got on there so you didn't have to watch me like count the little spaces. I mean, Lego building actually does not come all that natural to me, but I enjoy it. And I think I do better with the smaller sets for sure because there are less pieces. But I do like how you can just dump out one numbered bag, and that's good. These older sets, when you have to dump everything out, could definitely be like a little intimidating just to have so many. And I remember when we broke down the Coliseum and turned it into Boone's Castle, and we had 9,000 pieces to build from, and they were just all kind of hanging out on the table. So look at that. I'm already searching for a piece, and I can't yell for them. I need a 1x2 green. There's no green over there. And this is when I start going into my own parts and pieces, and I'm like, I'm gonna just go get a 1x2 green because it would be quicker. Oh my goodness. Who's got something to say? Oh, this is why my husband's on with me building usually. All right, if anyone's holding off on buying some big sets, there's a rumor that Lego is going to be doing a double VIP points week very soon. Yes, I have heard that rumor. I've heard it's going to be coming up very soon. So I am kind of waiting on some things. Like I would love to have sets like the piano. I would love to have Ecto 1, Hogwarts Castle. What else? Like maybe Ninjago Gardens. I'm trying to think of other big ones. But those are ones that always kind of seem to be in our store, and they definitely are not sets like I'm dying to have. They're not sets for the city. I think they're definitely sets that if you can get them, why can't I find this one piece? It's like the third piece that they're asking me to find. So I'm hoping that, did I just miss a bag? I feel like I just maybe missed a bag. No. All right, it's here. I know I need this one. But I definitely, those are definitely VIP point kind of. Aha, I got it. Let's see. I find like a cool but funny set online. What is that one, Lemlox? What'd you find? Let's see. I'm working on putting 2 downtown diners together, and I'm finding it easier to put all the same colors together. Yes, absolutely. I feel like they did a good job with these bags, having white ones in a bag. White ones were in bags, blue ones were in bags, like tan, red, and gray were in bags, and then green. There's 2 little bags of green. So I feel like I should be able to go to these sections, but now where to put it? Okay, so guys, I'm almost here on my 4th piece. I have put my 4th piece in. We can now turn to page 3. So Papa Bricks, are you working from like a rebrickable thing? Are you just kind of coming up with your own design for that? I know I've seen some rebrickable things for diners on their website, and they look cool. So tell me what you're doing with yours. You're going to put it in your city when you're done with it? I'm on a roll, people. I am now placing all the pieces. I feel like I got this. I got this. I can build and chat. Ramadan is almost here. It is, isn't it? It is. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but it is like next week, right? So I need Lego decorations. Oh, what would you do for that? Tell me more. The random kid. I just bought the pet shop module and I finished the townhouse part, and I'm really liking the build so far. Very cool. I have that in my backlog. I have not built it yet. Our goal is to build the detective shop next, but I know that a lot of people do like to have many of the pet shop and do different themes with it. So do you have a city, random kid, that you're going to be putting it in, or is it just to kind of build it up? Let's see, I did it all. Sometimes when I'm building, I turn the page and I immediately go to the right side and I skip the steps on the left. I'm going to try really hard. This might be slow and laborious, and you're probably going to go, oh my goodness, this person's going to be a Lego YouTuber and she cannot build Lego sets very well. I think it's probably a skill. That's why I didn't actually like schedule this ahead of time. I figured I would just do it, and then if no one was on, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Because I'm always making mistakes, and I'm that person who actually gets to the end of, like, if the bags are numbered like 1 through 14 or whatever, I'm the person that gets through a bag and has like a giant piece like this left over. No joke. And then it went somewhere. It's not an extra piece. So when we did the lighting kit on the Parisian restaurant, my husband's putting the lighting kits in, and it was like, this is not right. And I had this huge like 1 or 2 by 4 like sloped piece that just never went in, but he found where it went. All right, that's done. So it's always interesting building with me. I know. Oh, Amelia Earhart, there is a so it's like a 2 by 4 or 2 by 6 red plate left over. I don't know. It looks good. The plane looks good. I tried to go back and look in the directions, but I was just not for taking it apart. So I don't know if that is not that's probably not a Lego purist thing, but the plane, I don't know, it stays on its stand. And it took me like forever to build. So I'm supposed to be doing Lego for relaxation. That was the point, was to do this so that I would take time away from my website and not work so much. So I guess we get what we get when we put together Lego here. And my husband's very efficient, so he never lets a piece just hang out. Let's see. Rebrickable set name is Downtown Diner Chicago. Oh, cool. I'll take a look at that for sure. I totally wish that I had bought another diner before it retired. I almost didn't buy the diner to begin with. And I'm like so glad that I did. At first, I thought I would only put very meaningful buildings in my city. And then I soon realized that the price of these things, it's better just to get what you want now. So unfortunately, I just have the one, which is fine. But now I'm making sure, like for Assembly Square and the garage and the police station and the bookshop, that I have multiples. So on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, Ramadan. Okay, that's what I kind of figured it was. Yep, I think I saw that in my Google Calendar when I was looking through. You do have a city. Cool, random kid. How big is your city? What do you have in it so far? Do you have most of the modulars? Is it, it's a work in progress though? Yeah, I think they all are. Like, I think if you have a city, if you want to be a city builder, then I think your city is always in progress, because you can always add new things. You can always get new ideas. You can always, there's always changing it. Every year they come out with a new modular, so you've got to fit that in. And I think if you think you're going to be done with it, then you're probably not like a city builder. That's kind of why I wanted to start a city, because, I love, it's like a new book. A Lego set is like a new book. And for me, I read a book really fast. So I almost hate opening the book to ever read it, because I know it'll be done. And I feel that way about Lego sets too. I love looking at the boxes. I love thinking about when I'm going to build them. But in reality, is they do end. But I think that's the fun part about a city, is that it doesn't end. It doesn't have to be the last chapter. And that was very meaningful for for a live build here. So you can always write yourself a new chapter in your Lego city. You can add a new table and come up with a new theme, like between campgrounds and oceans. And we have this really cool underwater ocean idea we want to do with plexiglass. And so I feel like just that planning part of it too makes it a lot of fun. And I love the research on different buildings that we can find to add, like I just did with the houses. All right, page 6, people. Page 6. Let's see. Don't worry, just have fun building. Oh, I am. I always do. If I wasn't going to have fun, I would not be here. I don't mind laughing at myself at all. And you did. I saw that you got that second set for a good price, which is awesome. So that's amazing. Hello, Brick Brain. Cool. I think I just saw your like big pyramid pick-a-brick cups, didn't I? Bricks with Chad. Yeah, I got into the modulars right after the diner retired. Keep on regretting on like getting that. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think that's where my FOMO comes in. And that's why you see I have all these Legos that I haven't built, because I just don't have really the time. But I definitely don't want to then go and pay, hundreds extra. I already have to get all of the other modulars that I have. But if I can like eliminate just randomly paying $100 extra, I'm going to do that for sure. Let's see, random kid. I have a few modulars and some mocks. Awesome. Yeah, all you need is just to get started, right? And just add to it as you go. I started getting into modulars at the start of the pandemic, so I'm trying to get as many modulars as I can before the prices go insane, even though the prices are crazy right now. They are. They absolutely are, random kid. I did a video on how to find the very best price for the moment. I had a haul with 5 retired modulars, and I put in a lot of time kind of analyzing eBay and Bricklink and just really targeting the very best price. So you might want to check that out. I'm going to do another one where you guys can see the screen where I do that, because I'm all about like the research, but I definitely am all about getting better than the average price from 6 months ago. So that's the thing. Bricklink shows you the 6-month average price, and it shows you the current average price. And then you can go in and see what the lowest US price is. And I really like to try to get it closer to that 6-month point, because the modulars are just getting more expensive. Like the longer you wait, the more expensive they seem to get. I'm seeing ones I purchased new in box in February. I'm seeing that they're going for that price used now. So I know I got good deals. I know I could resell these in a heartbeat and even make money off of it the way things are going. But the thing with the retired modulars is that what's out there is out there, and that's it. It's not like at some point, here Lego's going to make more town halls. They may make a new one in the future, and that's not even like anything I know, but it's not going to be that one. So that's the thing. It's just getting more and more expensive, and some of them have parts that are no longer made anymore, like the greengrocer and the town hall. I mean, the town hall is getting up there in the price of the greengrocer now. It's hard to find that one new for under $800,000, $900,000. So I think a lot of people got into it around the pandemic too, which really made the prices go bonkers. I'm waiting on some base plates so I can build an ocean. Awesome. I want to build an ocean as well. 2 trillion Lego set will never end. Yes, and if you put them all in one bag so that you're constantly having to sift through them, then that will be never ending. Because honestly, the unbuilding the Colosseum and sorting that out and then having to build that castle from it definitely took a lot longer than building the Colosseum straight out where you're just going box by box. Hey, Gio's Reading Channel, how you doing? Brick Brain finally got a chance to watch your live. Well, this was definitely like, all right, the kid's gone. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do a live, and I'm just going to give it a go because it's kind of a weird thing. Like I can sit and make a video and share a video with you guys and not even think about it. And essentially this is the same thing. I can't see you, but you can see me. But I don't have a chance to hit the stop button and try again. So whatever falls out of my mouth falls out. So I'll try to keep it. I'll try to think before I say stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to do more. The goal is to do more. The goal is to get a regular schedule or a kind of regular schedule. But it's really hard with the area that we're in. As you can see, this is our main living area. So we have people coming in and out. I mean, there's my husband and my kiddo, and we do have contractors who are working down in a big room. But it's just kind of hard. And then, I do have a kid. So we have school, we have extracurricular activities. He's got friends. So it's really kind of hard just to have a schedule because I'm not just responsible for myself. And, I don't want to miss out on a lot of family time either. So it's kind of like finding a balance. And because we don't have a good lighting system right now, I can't just do it at 9 o'clock at night either after he's in bed. So it's a balance, but we'll get there. Have a great rest of your day. Need to finish yard work. Okay, Papa Bricks, thanks for stopping by. I was doing some yard work earlier. My Lego store actually had a Lego sculpture of I need my glasses. I'm not going to say this right either. Emir of Kuwait for the National Day, but they had to fix it, so I don't know what happened to it. Hey, Tashawn. So make sure I said that right. I never say things right. Okay, I'm trying to buy the parts for the greengrocer, but those sand green 1x2 garage parts on the front of the building are really expensive. Yes, that's exactly it, and that's why that building is so expensive. Those are one of the parts. Hey, Cosmo Candy. I didn't want to tell you earlier that I was gonna maybe try later. My goal was to have tried this at 10:30 this morning, but you see exactly what happened. I got back from walking the dog and it was 10 o'clock and my son was like, please, can we go get muffins? So, what can I say? I'm be like, no, I got a live stream. So, I want to do those things with him. So I was like, all right, well, let's just see what happens as the day goes on. And I definitely, I had to have another cup of coffee. But we're here in Cosmo Candy. We're building the apple tree house. And actually the reason why I have the apple tree house is because of Cosmo Candy there that you see in the chat. She has an awesome Lego city. But I asked her, which house do you like? And she told me the apple tree house. So I was like, all right. And I went on and I found it and I got it for that awesome price. even used, the town hall starts around 700. Yes, absolutely. I passed up an offer at 700 new a few months ago, and I totally regretted it. So I actually paid 800 new for mine, which I was like, ugh, but you know, I did it. Cosmo, yes, very excited to see you live. Glad I caught you. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to go for. I just thought I'd play it by ear. I do have my water bottle with me. And, you know, I've had a lot of dental surgery, so it's not always comfortable to talk for long amounts of time. And I wear Invisalign right now while I have dental surgery, and it gets really funky after a while of talking. Sometimes I start to, some letters start to blend together because I really had to learn how to open my mouth and enunciate better with them. But it's going. It's pronounced like that. Okay, Mary. See, I'll do my best. Do you watch Sarah Star Bricks? Yes, I definitely do when I can. I do enjoy her and Mike and her cat Paris. I think they were streaming that waterfall. Was that the last what she was building today? See, I'm not a Monkey Kid person, so I know there's a waterfall that came out, but again, that's not going to be in my my realm of things. So I'm on page 6, people. I'm on page 6. You want to see some progress here? Look at that. I guess that's where the house is going to be. So I got the foundation going, but I'm already kind of, oh no, I'm not missing pieces yet. I just didn't start this. So I'm going to add a couple more pieces here. I'm going to try to find them. I need some slanty ones. My favorite piece of all for Legos are these tile pieces. For some reason, I love tiling things. I like tiling sidewalks, and I love when the instructions for the modulars start with, let's see, I'm gonna make sure I put this on right. I just need one of them. I like when they start with tiling the front sidewalk. So if I could just tile, I'll be the tiler. I'll let my husband build, and I can just tile things. Because I think that is, I don't know, I love the clean look of putting down the tile pieces. I like when you finish off a level of a modular and you're putting on the tiles and the funky jumpers. Oh, my husband's home. Let's see. Maclad Dad. He changed his name too. I don't think it was Maclad Dad before. Let's see. I found the town hall for $500 on eBay a while ago, and I regretted missing out on a Lego set so much. Yeah, it's a tough one. Like $500, it's a hard pill to swallow. But then all of a sudden, when you realize that it's not getting any cheaper, and that would have been like the cheapest you could have bought it for, and then you're kind of like, oh man. So I definitely feel like that about the Ghostbusters headquarters. I love the Ghostbusters movie, and I actually have a surprise haul that'll be coming next week from Bricklink. So I'll make sure to share that with y'all. But you know, there's so many great sets that have passed that make me so sad. Actually, more sets that have passed that I want than actual new sets. I definitely am more of a collector of the older sets. Okay, Maclad Dad's coming in the house. Maybe he's not. You gonna come and say hi? No. You're gonna come and help me build? I'm only on page 6, and I've been fumbling around.
I am gonna go cleanse the body.
Oh, you're good. You're hidden. Can't see you. Maybe he'll come down and join us afterwards, and he can help me find bricks so that I can stop fumbling around here. But he's in the Army, and they had drill this weekend. So let's see. Do you let your son play with your city? Well, he's 11, so he can play with the city. He chooses not to. I can't really put a picture in there, but he actually has a Minecraft city up in his room. So he has one of these Linmon tables that I'm on, and he's got just a bunch of Minecraft sets that he's got ocean, he's got desert, he's got snow, and he's created a whole scene, and he goes up and he likes to set up scenes and make up things. We still have to build that exploding pig one. I got him that recently. We have another one. He likes to actually just like craft on his own, though. He doesn't necessarily like to follow the instructions in the sets. Like, he made a cool like marketplace, like a trading place, because what he loves to do is build in Minecraft, the game, and he's just amazing at the game. So he likes to come up with his own things rather than something that someone else is telling him to make. He can play with the city anytime he wants, but he's not going to. He said, though, that he would set up all the little stories that we could take pictures of. So that's going to be his contribution. Now the most important question of all time. Which team are you on? Real Madrid or Barcelona? Uh-oh, I'm 100% a Real Madrid super fan. Well, unfortunately, you're talking to the wrong person. Maybe someone else in there can answer you. I am not a sports fan, I guess, if that's what you're talking about. I'm guessing like soccer. I'm going to put myself out on a limb there and maybe sound a little uneducated there, but I am not much of a sports person. If my husband were here, he would be smarter than I am about it. We'll ask him. If he comes down and joins us, we'll ask him. I don't know if we'll see him though. He may not be feeling YouTube ready yet. He had to get up very early this morning. And he went to bed very late last night. It was never a good combination, especially when you get older. And he's old. All right, I think I'm doing this correctly. I'm just plopping these on here. They're supposed to be like steps. So I think if it's a walkway, there's some give to that. All right, I think I did page 7. Can you show me what the box looks like? You bet. This is the box, and we are building that big one on the front, of course. And then the back of the box shows you the other variations. And this one here, I'm also interested in because we actually live in an A-frame house. The house itself is actually the color of the roof, and then the roof is like a dark slate. But I think it would be a lot of fun to have that in the city because it would absolutely look like a house that I own. I'd like to maybe add another floor to it. I don't know. We have our A-frame is up three levels because we're going to be actually taking over the bottom level in the garage. Neither of us have vehicles that can fit into our garage. So right now it's kind of useless, but we're going to turn that into a real third room for the house with heat and cooling and turn that into a giant Lego room. So that's the plan. It's just been really slowed down by COVID, which is really annoying. Do you like Lego trains? I do, Random Kid. I do like Lego trains. I've never built a Lego train, but I have 2 of them. And as soon as we get that big IKEA table mess set up, the 69 by 70, I hope to get the passenger train going around it just to kind of get a feel for it. I've been stocking up on train tracks since they've been on sale. So hopefully... I do have actually, we have the winter train. We have the winter train for the Christmas setup. And I love that. I didn't realize when we set it up and had it going around some of the winter village stuff, how much I like trains. Yes, I do like trains. He's old. He's not really that old. He's only not even a year older than I am. But I can call him old when he's not here. Let's see. Okay, thanks. That was really cool. I really wish that Lego would make more houses like that. Cosmo Candy and I were just talking about that today. We're like, why haven't they made a Lego house recently? So I think when I was doing my research, the last real house that I saw was 2017. Now they've had the Toy Store townhouse combo, but I don't really feel like that is a Lego house. And they also have that other one, which is like the townhouse pet shop cafe, and that one still is not like a Lego house. So I don't know if they move that theme kind of over to the Lego Friends, because Lego Friends has tons of houses that have come out. So maybe they didn't think it was necessary to do both. I don't know. And someone asked me in a comment if I was going to be getting the Lego Friends houses. And probably not. I'm not a huge Friends fan. I think that's fine for what it is, but I know the houses are open in the back, and a lot of those are open for play, and that's great. But so I don't really want to buy two and try to close it in. I feel like I could spend my money more wisely on some of these older sets that are pretty awesome instead. Plus, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the bright colors of Friends. I know a lot of people like the bright colors, but I don't know. So I'm not saying anything bad about Lego Friends, and I don't begrudge anyone who buys any Lego set. It's just not a theme for me. But I have a feeling that maybe that's why we're not seeing as much of these special houses as we used to. I don't know. My thoughts. If you have different thoughts, let's see. There is something satisfying about opening an old Lego box. Yeah, it's a little scary too. Like you're kind of like, I just paid so much and it's going to be worth even more, but I'm going to open it. Because I have Ole Kirk's house way over there. If you guys saw that. So Ole Kirk Christensen's like the founder of Lego. It's like his 130th anniversary was just a few days ago. But I bought Ole Kirk's house for $400. And the box is like pristine. It came from a local guy who actually worked in the Enfield, Connecticut Lego headquarters that we have here. It's only about 10 minutes from my house. We actually have they have like giant Lego bricks out. I should go and do a little video on them because it's cool. And we have a baseball field that's like the Lego baseball field kind of thing. But anyway, this box is pristine and I keep looking at it. Like I've never seen such a more beautiful box because that was an employee gift from 2012. And I'm like, oh, I want to open it. Of course I need to open it. I didn't just buy it to sit there. So we'll open it. But it is hard to open an old box. And you feel like you want to save an old box. When I open some of these new boxes, I'm like, but let's see. And so did your Disney train come, Cosmo? You were kind of waiting for that, I know. They should make a Lego mansion. Absolutely. I feel like is there something, I don't know if that's true with the Home Alone. I don't know if that was a rumor or if that's an actual set that might be coming out. So it's kind of mansion-y. And then there's that one model townhouse, which is 1,100 pieces, which is like $300 now on Bricklink. That's bigger and definitely looks a little bit more robust. I guess then the next one is the haunted or the Monster Fighters Haunted Mansion, which is on my list. But yeah, they just don't have anything just kind of simple like that. Let's see. I really like the Lego Creator Family House. Yes. Unfortunately, I missed out on that set. I did too, Tayshawn. My son was little when that set came out. And I think it was probably somewhere in the $65 range new. And at the time, that wasn't a set he was going to be interested in, but I loved it. I thought it was so cool. But for us at that time, $65 just really wasn't like a smart purchase. So I never got it. And now it's like, I've been looking at it today, actually, that I want to buy that one next. And it's like $140. Yeah. So I will probably have that one next week. Let's see. Lego Creator set. Lego Creator and City is all about space robots and the fire trucks, and all that I want is one simple Lego house. Yeah, they definitely, it's definitely changed. I feel like they've definitely gotten away from that. There are, the Apple Tree House and this other one I have here, which is the Hillside House. These two, this one was also $90. I got this as well. And this one has a sound brick in it, which I'm really excited about. The doorbell. Where's the doorbell? Doorbell's over there. Yeah, the doorbell is supposed to play. Now, my husband's like betting me that because the set is 10 years old, it won't work. But I'm saying it will because it's new in box and I paid $90 for it. So, yeah, I don't know, like, what else? I did that whole list of houses just recently in the last video, and I put average prices for them on there. And I think that, these two here that I have right now are like the cheapest. You can get them used for sure. Let's see, who else is here? Darlene Bricks. No, Darla Bricks. Sorry about that. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Darla Bricks. There's something satisfying about opening any Lego box. Yes, I guess it doesn't really matter. In the end, it is nice to get a new Lego set. And I think that's probably why I buy them new so much, just because I like that feeling of opening the box, dumping out the bags, and just kind of the whole process from the cutting the seal to, fishing everything out. I feel like that's just sort of part of the joy in it. Hey, Bricks Toys. Oh, and I saw Bricks Toys. I saw you were building the Ghostbusters headquarters. You really had me jealous there in all those videos. So I had to go out and find my own. So he was live streaming the Ghostbusters headquarters quite a bit just recently, and I just love Ghostbusters. Like, that's like my favorite movie. Like, if I need a movie to put on that just makes me feel good and like I just need to watch something to relax, it would definitely be Ghostbusters. See. Who else we got here? I can't read. I can't. My old eyes. I'm still waiting. Yes. So you're still waiting for your Disney train and station. FedEx says it will be here today. It's in Connecticut. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get it, my friend, because you're not all that close to the. Well, I guess you could. I'm really close to Connecticut, but you're a little further away. I did get one. I did not get a new one because I knew they're like $800, $900. I really wanted a new one, and I'm not getting a box. My husband keeps telling me it's okay, but I'm getting a used one, and it came with an Ecto one, which I wanted as well. So I got both of those for $500. Now it's missing several minifigs, which are going to end up costing me probably another $100. But I feel like for $600, having the headquarters and the Ecto one is probably a good deal, because otherwise to get them new, they're looking at $1,000, and that just is, I don't think I can do that. Like, it just doesn't make sense. As much as I like the idea of it new, it doesn't make sense. And I had this brilliant idea to do like a Halloween themed street in the city come October, where I'm going to have the Ghostbusters headquarters. My goal is to have acquired a haunted mansion, Monster Fighter mansion, and then we already own the haunted house with the drop ride. So one side of the table is going to be all spooky, and maybe we'll fit in a graveyard in there. And the other side is going to be like Apple Tree House, Hillside House, and there's going to be, I want to get all the CMFs with the costumes, and I want to have kids, and one side's going to be light and bright, and the other side's going to be like dark and mysterious. So that's what I'm working towards. I knew y'all wanted to hear all of that. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Absolutely. Not a bad deal. No, I didn't think it was. You haven't seen a lot of good deals on used ones, especially ones that include the Ecto one as well. So I kind of just jumped on it. He sent me pictures. Looked in good shape. So we went with that. So it will hopefully be shipping on Monday. We just did it yesterday, and we'll see. We'll see the first experience of buying a new set or used set. So I'm hoping it was worth it, because I would hate to have spent $500 on something that wasn't very good. So what do you guys buy mostly? Do you guys mostly buy used sets or new sets? Have you had good luck with used sets? I know when my son was little, I definitely bought used lots off of eBay, and like at the time Craigslist was a thing. It was cool. We got a lot of our extra parts and pieces doing that, so that I always, oh my God, that I always have like things that I can go and fish out if I'm missing pieces. Like, we were able to make up a ton of those fire brigade pieces because of all of that. But yeah, I just hate, like, I don't know, like some of these really expensive ones, I really get nervous about getting them used. But at the same time, especially the modulars, you can pretty much buy them used and then sell them again used for the same price. You could just, if you needed to, or, whatever your circumstance, you could build it, have it for a while, and then resell it and have, not really lost anything from it. Let me see. I need one more of these little tiny pieces. This is probably why I do need the light on. It's supposed to be over on this side. But I've not bought too many used Lego sets, especially expensive ones, where you're really looking to make sure, everything's in good condition and you've got all the pieces kind of thing. Like I have a giant set of used Bionicle. Anyone want some Bionicle? Oh, red? Are those red? Those have to be red because it's an apple tree house. So that must be a tree, and these must be little apples that have fallen from the tree. Probably not putting these on in the correct place at all. Take some careful plotting here. Let's see what we got. I mostly buy new sets. Yeah, it's hard. I don't usually buy used sets. Oh, look, there's. You're gonna come sit? Oh, actually, Liam's at Beth's house. Sorry, everyone. I gotta do a quick parenting thing here. So we should probably. Can you text Beth and see what she thinks? All right, so I don't usually buy used sets, and mostly new. It's hard to buy used. I just get nervous. But again, when it comes to $1,000 set, gosh, that's a lot of money to put out. My son is 11, so he's definitely self-sufficient right now. I bought my pet shop for $175 used. I would have paid $300 for new in box. Okay, not bad. I paid $245 for my new in box. So you can see where prices are about. I think for the most part, I will go new, unless it's one of, I'm going to take a drink. Unless it's one of these, I'd love Cafe Corner and Green Grocer, but I don't really think that I can put out $2,500 for Cafe Corner. That's just a lot of money, $2,500. That's like mortgage, car payment kind of thing. Hi, Assad. How you doing? Big fan from Afghanistan. Awesome. My husband was out that way once upon a time ago, right?
In the region.
I would only buy a used set if I really wanted it and if it was at a reasonable price. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what I did with the Ghostbusters. I really wanted the set, but really putting out $900, and the guy only charged me $12 for shipping, probably because there's no box. But if you're buying a new in box one, a lot of people were asking $50 for shipping because it is such a big box. I understand. So, but still another $50, regardless of whether you use it for shipping. And then there's tax. So obviously on $500, there was still tax, but on $900, $50 shipping and tax, you're looking at $1,000. Crazy. Hey, Club Brick, how you doing? I have issues with used sets. Speaking from past experience, I didn't want to put them together to see if the pieces were actually in it. Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe that'll be my husband's task with the Ghostbusters. I bought an old city passenger plane used. How'd that work out for you, random kid? That's cool. I would really like to have an airport and and with planes and stuff hanging from the ceiling. Let's see. They tell you that, but then parts are missing. Yeah, I mean, I've had some friends who have, they've assured you that no parts are missing or whatever, and then come to find out, one guy bought the Ghostbusters thing, and the guy said the parts were all there, but the set never had the stickers put on it. So my friend had to buy a sticker sheet, which was $50. So I guess all the parts were there, but not all the stickers. So I guess, and then, just random things. But this guy actually was really upfront, and he said there's the gray hose is missing, the one-way sign is missing, and, X, Y, and Z is missing, and these figures are missing. So I feel like hopefully the majority of it is there, and I know to expect that. Like the Dana Barrett figure is missing, the Slimer figure is missing, the Tully figure is missing, the Ghost Librarian figure is missing, and then the zombie cab driver, which I'm okay with. Which reminds me, I better go on eBay because those are very limited, actually. When I went to go and kind of price out how much I was going to spend new on those minifigures, I didn't realize that there was not a lot of them out there. Then they're about $19 each. Slimer is like $12, and then there's a blue ghost who's like $6. So, yeah, and we're gonna give it a try. I had a huge addiction to Lego planes at the time. Cool. Well, you definitely have like a good old set. Yeah, Darla Bricks. Probably if this one doesn't come in and I don't feel happy with it, it'll probably be the last time. But we'll give it a try. But I think for all these houses I'm buying now, like they're obviously retired. I'm obviously paying a marked up price, but it's not horrible. And for a lot of these houses, they're white. Like they come with a lot of white bricks, and we all know here what happens to white bricks over time, and what happens to white bricks if they're just not displayed properly. And I can't guarantee that. And I can't even guarantee that someone would understand that, maybe on Bricklink, yes, but not on eBay. So I just buy them new in the box, and you get what you get. Hey, Nerd Brick 101, how you doing today? So I have that Ghostbusters set. It's built already, and it's nice. Yeah, I know. I really, really want it. That's why I thought I'd give this a try. I like to get all the sets in person because every time I order a set, it has a lot of missing pieces. Yeah, I do like to go to the store as often as I can. I don't, if I'm buying new sets, but these retired ones simply can't do that. So gotta try. But if it's sealed, at least, if it's sealed, you got the best chance possible. We're going to move on to page 9. This is very exciting. You can see a lot of progress has been made. Look, I've got like the outline of the house, and I've got some steps, and I have the makings of a tree with a couple of apples. We're going to see if I can add a few more pieces here. Maybe. Every time I get on a roll with building, and then I start talking, and now I can't find the pieces again. I need my peace helper who went to sit on the couch and didn't join me. I need 2 of, okay. I was looking for a 2x4 when I really just needed 2 1x4s. That makes it a lot easier. So a lot of times I don't look at the pieces. My husband likes to look at the pieces and grab those and then build. And I just kind of look. And if you look really quickly, it looks like just a 2x4 right there. So I'm looking for a 2x4, and I'm not seeing it where there are 1x4s. So I was like, okay, I need to slow down and actually look and read. I'm gonna finish this stuff, and then I'll talk some more. Talking's more fun. Just have a Lego chatting session. So if everyone wants to share what their favorite theme is, and then I'll have something fun to read. How long have you been building Lego for? Tell me what time it is where you are. Tell me anything. Mostly Lego related would be good. Not anything. We don't need to know anything. All right. Sometimes I have to go back and double check that I put all the pieces on. So I'll be like 3 steps ahead, and I'll be like, why isn't there that thing to connect it to? Well, because I never put it on. Because I tend to look more at the building layout than the piece box. And I try to just go from there, but I clearly miss things. In my country, our marketplace doesn't have buyer protection, so it's always a gamble when you buy Lego. Okay, what country are you in? Like, you've been gaining lots of subs recently, Sarah. Thank you. Yes, Deshaun, I've been trying. I did actually lose a few overnight, which made me very sad. I was hoping to gain a few, but that's okay. It's just fun. I like to make videos, and I like to kind of chat with people. Not sure if it was asked, but what is your next major purchase? Oh, Cosmo Candy. My next major purchase? I don't know. Let's see. I just did the Ghostbusters. On my wish list is the Monster Fighter Mansion, and so to get that used is creeping up now, like closer to 3 something. Maybe I can get it used for new for 400, 450. That would be a major purchase, and I'm already planning ahead, guys. So if you like the Winter Village stuff and you want to collect more Winter Village stuff, like right now is when I'm looking at like the retired winter sets, because when it comes, like in my mind, when it gets to August, it's like too late, and then definitely by October, like sellers are going to be marking those things way up, because Lego will release their new winter one in October, and it's like downhill from there price wise. Like I don't even, it's not even worth it to buy anything from eBay unless you see a really good deal, but everyone's going to try to mark it up. So I'm kind of still keeping my eye out. There's the Winter Village Bakery, there's the Winter Village Post Office, and the Chalet. Now those are like new, those are all $400 sets. And I'm really hesitant on that price point. I just don't know if it's worth it, but at the same time, used is still in the 2s, and those sets are just filled with white pieces. And for some reason, white Lego just makes me super nervous to buy it used. So I don't know. So my next major purchase, other than that, I'm kind of holding off on Greengrocer and Cafe Corner at the moment. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing about those, but mostly it's just going to be setting up my Lego City, which it just requires a lot of Bricklink orders. So instead of a major purchase, that just accumulates to lots of little purchases that become a major purchase over time. So I don't think there's a specific set, but there might be. I definitely want to get all of those residential houses that I shared in my last video, though. So I've been looking at all those today. So all of those combined will definitely be a major purchase. So if that made any sense, I don't know if I answered that question at all. Let's see, my favorite theme is Ninjago. Definitely, Tayshawn, since you have the gardens. Do you have the docks in the city? I can't quite remember. Oh, you live in Canada. Okay. We have buyer protection here on eBay. And I think our Facebook Marketplace has that too, but I don't like to go through Facebook Marketplace. I don't do that. I actually did have a sad eBay story, so I'll share it. So I found a Monster Fighter Mansion. It came on my saved search, and it was $385 or best offer. So I threw out like $300 to them, thinking we'll meet in the middle. It was accepted right away. I should have known something was wrong. So I paid it. I was actually sitting in a dentist chair, so it's kind of like an impulse panic dentist purchase while I was waiting for them to like come and operate on my mouth. And so, I saw that like a tracking number had been added. Okay. And then I saw it hadn't shipped yet. Usually people ship really fast. And then I saw that it said shipped, but no tracking info was added. And then I asked, so I sent a message, and they messaged me back, and they added a little smiley face. Oh, yeah, it was shipped. And then like another purchase that I had purchased after that came. And so finally I kind of and then I saw the listing had been removed from my like purchases in my app. And I'm like, ooh, that's weird, because that doesn't usually happen. So lo and behold, it was a scam. But eBay refunded my money. Like I sent in a claim, like, hey, I can't contact these people. There's no shipping info. And PayPal refunded my money in 3 minutes. So apparently they realized it was a problem too. So I don't really know if that's the PayPal or eBay just lost out $300 or how that works, but that's a bummer. So again, if something is too good of a deal, it might not be the deal for you either. I hate it when people unsubscribe. I know, it's like, come on, just don't watch the videos, but don't unsubscribe. Trying to get to that magic $1,000 mark, or not $1,000, but 1,000 subscriber mark. Hey, Peter Nike, glad you're back. My favorite theme is art ideas and creator expert 18. Yeah, those are my favorite too. Absolutely. All right, Tayshawn, take care. Get your stream set up. Maybe I'll be able to hop on and say hello. I'm not going to be going for too much longer myself. I can't remember when I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes, which is longer than I thought I might. But have fun on your stream. Have fun building Ninjago City Gardens. Let's see. My first set was the 60002 fire truck in 2013. My favorite theme now is creator expert. Yeah, I love the creator expert theme too. Lots of cool ideas come out of that, as well as the ideas. Let's see. It's funny. Our marketplace is owned by eBay, but we don't have protection. That is weird. That is. Do you have the pet shop and cafe? I'm building that today. I don't, Club Brick, actually. I have that Toy Story townhouse, but I don't have that pet shop cafe. I've looked at it a few times. Actually, I was just looking at it earlier. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get it. You can let me know what you think. I know that it's kind of like tough modularized wise. I would probably want to do 2 or 3. I've seen them done to build it up higher to go with the other modulars, but then I don't know if I want to pay that much, and then it probably wouldn't go in a residential section. So I kind of go back and forth, especially when I have so many things that I want to buy. The greengrocer set is very expensive, so for the past year, I started buying the parts for the set, and it's good. That's the way I will do it with the other modulars I don't have. Yeah, absolutely, Darlie. It's easy to kind of put in that list and get the parts for sure. There's a lot of just cool instructions that you can buy to make cool modulars like that as well. I know I've imported the Cafe Corner instructions in Bricklink, and it shot out a list of sellers that had all the parts, and you could go in and delete parts that you may have already had to make it cheaper. They had a couple options where you can select fewest sellers possible, but not necessarily the lowest prices. I think I ended up seeing that I could make the Cafe Corner with minus a couple things, like I didn't need the base plate, and you could get rid of, I don't know, if it's a bicycle, some minifigs if you didn't really care if you had those specific ones. I think I could get it down to $800 plus shipping from 10 different sellers. So you can definitely play around with it and get the pieces and stuff. I agree. I hate it when people unsubscribe. I would have 40 subscribers now, but someone unsubscribes, so I'm back at 39. Oh, it's even worse, Peter, when you're approaching an even number or the 50, and then all of a sudden it drops you back down. Oh, I hear you. Do you plan on buying the Looney Tunes fix? Oh, I don't know, Cosmo. I think so. I think I will. I mean, I have a few of the Disney ones, so I ended up ordering 4 Disney ones for the costume shop for the Lego Disney Castle alt build that I did recently, and I didn't have any of the Series 1 or Series 2 Disney CMFs. So I was kind of looking. I didn't love them all in each series, so I decided to handpick 4 and add those to the windows of the costume shop just to give it costumes. So I think I'm going to do a video on that this week, maybe. I think I got Stitch, because that's my son's favorite, and Captain Hook, Peter Pan. Oh, there's another one that I really wanted. I can't think of it. I ordered it. Oh, he took my phone, so I can't even. So I did. I got 4, though. But I think I'll buy the Looney Tunes. I think they'll be fun. I really like minifigs, and I'd love to go back and collect the past CMFs. We have random ones that we picked up, but I'd love to get the full collections, especially the I don't know if it's don't know if it's series 14 or 16 where they had all the Halloween costumes. Like that's one I really want to get, especially for my Halloween table. So hopefully. I saw some people that actually opened the box of them to count the piece in store. And I was like, just check the box, people. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's worse to like get a set from a store that doesn't have all the pieces in it. That's probably like a real kick in the pants when that happens. I'm not motivated to do my homework and now I'm here. Give me some advice, please, or motivation. Oh, well, what is your name? Memo Jungles 238. Oh, well, I have a kiddo who has to do his homework. So I would advise you if someday if you want to purchase all the Lego you want to purchase to do your homework. But I cannot give you too much advice in that other than school is really important. But I imagine you already know that. And you will find the motivation that you need. So maybe all you need is a little break to recharge your mind. We're actually doing an opinion essay with my son on why school should have more recess. It's funny because he's actually homeschooled, so it doesn't really matter to him how much recess he has, but he did some research to find that schools in Finland do 45 minutes of study or academic work, and then they take 15-minute break, and they keep going back and forth in that. That's essentially what he does here. We do a subject, he goes and heads outside and plays around, comes back in, we do another subject. So maybe all you need is a 15-minute recharge here, listening to me ramble about Lego and doing a very slow job of building this house. I will advertise you on our Club Brick Facebook page. We have 60,000 members. Awesome. That'd be awesome, Club Brick. Thank you. I really should advertise that on my, what is this that popped up? On my own Facebook page, probably, for my website. Yeah, we'll see where it takes us. The Disney characters need some friends. Thank you, MacLad Dad. Maybe you could look at my phone and tell me which ones I actually purchased through eBay. Do you think you will expand your city onto more tables or just change out the buildings every now and then? Oh, Peter, wow. I just bought 6 tables I'm waiting on from IKEA, and they're going to make, I'm going to be moving out of this area here across the room to where our couches are, because the couches will be moving into our new great room. And I'm hoping to set up like a 69 by 79, 80 table. Which will allow us to put in lots. And I think I'll still have room if I want to acquire some more tables, to have a train running around it. So we'll definitely be expanding. I won't have to change anything in and out at all. I think that will be definitely, it will grow for sure. There'll be no changing in and out. Oh, I like essays. The last essay I wrote last week was 42 pages long about the USA. And yes, my teacher had a hard time reading it. Well, my son's in about the 4-paragraph mark right now. So with an intro and a conclusion. We're getting there though. How much does it cost to use the mill system? I'm currently debating on buying old road plates or using mills. Yeah, that's a definite decision you need to go into. So this mills plate that I made today costs about $5.50 to make. Your modular, of course, will come with the bottom base plate in the box. If it does not, you have to add the cost of that on. And then you can see my video. It actually breaks down the cost. I think it's like, can you afford mills plates? You know, the 4x4 plates, the 2x2 bricks. It really isn't that much to do your bases for your buildings. The roads get a little bit more expensive. I can grab a road. We have this. This is a rebrickable alternative to that vintage car. Let's see if I can pull off a road without, I'm not sure how it's attached. There we go. So the roads get a little bit pricier, okay? Probably one of these without the sidewalk detail is probably probably like somewhere between 15 and 20, let's say. You can purchase this is the new road plate set here. And I actually have a video on how to make this, so you can check that out. But these are been on sale lately for like $4 less than normal. So that really helps. And then essentially it's the same process for making the sidewalks. I use 4x6 plates though here, 4x6 to cover, and then I just have fun doing the tile work. And that you can do in time though. You don't have to like have it all together, right away. But you can see how nicely, this will, they will connect with some Technic pins, and it will be nice and flat and level and look awesome. So inside each box, though, inside of the new road plates are essentially 2 usable roads, whereas you buy the old road packages and you get like a straight and then like a junction kind of thing, or if the other one has the curve and then like the 4-way. Well, a lot of times when you buy the straight packages, you take the straight out, you use the straight, you kind of just put the junction one aside, and you might use one every like 6 plates. So you're kind of spending $15 to get one road. So for essentially $15 of the new road plates, you get 2 roads. So it's going to be a little bit of an investment, but this is this really elevates a city, I think. And if you can like start it off, and do it that way, like I highly recommend it. I'm going to the world's largest Lego shop on Monday morning because shops open back up on Monday here in London. I might get Ninjago City Gardens. Cool. Very cool. Oh, so here's Maclad Dad. So I got Stitch, Sally, Peter Pan, Hook, and me. Hook and me? What's me? Oh dear. What?
Mr. Incredible.
Oh, oh. So silly. So yeah, so my costumes are going to be Stitch, Hook, Mr. Incredible, Peter Pan, and then I bought Sally, and I didn't get they didn't have the other guy she's with. What's his name?
Jack.
Jack. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but I thought they'd be fun in the Halloween scene that I want to do. Mr. Incredible. I thought about using the new road plates on their own, but it doesn't work too well with my cars. Yeah, they are. That's the thing. They're narrow. So when you make the mill system with them, I added 2 studs width here and 2 studs width here. So this matches up perfectly with the old road plate size. Same amount of sidewalks, same amount of car width. These lines here are they're awfully big. Like I wish they hadn't printed them quite so big, but you can pull them out and like I put planters in them, or you can put trees, kind of like you would see in maybe a nice downtown Main Street setup. So they look really, I think that the brick built roads just have a really wonderful look to them too. It's kind of nice. Let's see. Let's see. Can you make the white stripe thinner? I can. So the white stripe in the middle, no, not unless I were to get like tape and like make my own little tape lines. The one on the side, yes, there is a technique that Bevan's Bricks uses that makes it thinner, but he uses a lot of bricks and plates turned on their side. So there's no connection made down here. They're lying on their side and they are connected underneath the sidewalk every now and then by a 1x2 Technic brick. And I didn't love it. I didn't love the feeling of the not connection. I don't know why. Something about I need to have all the things pushed down. So I did not go with that model. And it also meant that the sidewalk was double this height. I don't know if you can really see that very well, but this is more of an ideal minifigure height sidewalk. And his was higher, and that felt off to me. However, when you need to do transitions to like a crosswalk or like from the garage, it's a lot easier to use the cheese slopes there and to make that transition. I can't do that here. So there are pros and cons to both, but that middle stripe, I mean, I don't know, you could go rogue and just put in like 2x4 tiles without a stripe on, well, you know, just plain ones, and then, you know, it's could just be a one-way street, or you could just let them figure out which way is which way. Or like I put the planters in, but that does also narrow the road a little bit too. So that, I wish they'd fix that white stripe. It could be just a little narrower. I have built 16 Mills plates for my modulars. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we've converted all the ones we have so far, and we have all the materials to make them as we start building them now. But that's cool, Darla. So have you built roads yet as well? Are you still working on that? It is. Thanks for using it. It's really easy, and we like to, and I think it looks really cool too. I feel the new roads on their own are good for young kids, small cities. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, Lego clearly had an intention in mind when they came out with them, and that whole new city setup, definitely great for small kids, except you cannot pop out some of those pieces easily. I had to get like a pen and push them out, or like an X-Acto knife. So I don't know about that, but definitely for people who are using, we have like it's not behind me anymore, and I can't even point to it, but we had like a console table, and it was 15 inches or so in depth. And it was perfect for using the new road plates as is and having the modular behind it, because the modular is about 10 inches, 10 and 1/16, as I found out. And then the new roads are about 5. So that was perfect. So you could absolutely have like a bookcase set up, or under the TV entertainment setup, and have a city that's just not on a table. So they do work well in a lot of instances. Oh, the cute dog in the background. Oh, that's Roxy. Roxy girl, do you have your Moosey? You want to come say hi? Come, Roxy girl. Just kind of like, what? That's right. Hi, did we show your Moosey? Come here. You want to come show Moosey? She's playing with her stuffed Moosey. Let's see if she comes. Hey, yeah. Oh, you come say hi? Oh, you're kind of short. Oh, she's looking out. There's people and dogs outside. The woodshop teacher. Hello. How are you doing today, the woodshop teacher? Are you a woodshop teacher? Do you build things with wood? Will you get some speed champions? I don't know. I've not been really much of a car builder, but I have been looking at them. I don't know. I might. I just might, Cosmo Candy. We'll see. They're definitely, you know, a good price point. So I may try one out and see. I do kind of like building these little cars. So I may end up enjoying building cars more than I think I enjoy building cars. I definitely wouldn't enjoy Technic cars, but these I might enjoy. I'd like to, we were going to actually do, I think I had them in my cart a while ago. I was talking to my son about doing something where we each build a speed champion car, I think, and we send them down ramps to see who's the fastest. So that might be fun. Let's see. I was getting ready to buy some IKEA tables until my grandparents said they had a big ping pong table I could use. I'm so lucky. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, ping pong table would be great if you don't want to play ping pong on it, for sure. I've been waiting to get some tables for a long time now. We've been just working on this one, and you know, it's really fun to set up the city. I just hate taking it down, but my cat, which thankfully hasn't come back to bother us, she really just likes to walk all through it, and she's not really like careful. Roxy is an English lab, so she's shorter than an American lab, and her nose is shorter, so she doesn't have as long of the legs. She's wider through the neck and the chest, and she has a shorter nose and a kind of like a wider head. My channel tutorial sing, my country, India. Hey, welcome. Not yet, because I've already built the modulars before I saw your Mills plate system. Then I had to take each modular off its base plates to rebuild it over, and it was tiring. So my plan is to start soon building the road plate system. Yes, we converted all of ours too. Well, I actually had my husband. I say we, but generally when I say we, if I say we and not me, it's generally him and not me. And I can do what gets so far. Actually, I did two. I did two. I did 1.5. I did my science museum. You can't see. I'm just pointing to something you can't see. And I did half the bookshop. It's okay. It's an okay process. I'm glad that we can do it not from that point again. So I can imagine people like Brixie or Jane Brix who have like giant masses of tables, and if they wanted to convert to Mills plates, that's a process. That is a huge process. So yeah, absolutely. Should I put on some more pieces? Like, I'm getting nowhere. Like, you guys, I hope you guys didn't come to see the apple tree house, because clearly you're not going to see anything here. I'm still on step number 10. It's getting dark in here. Do you want to, Brian, can you try to turn that light on and see what it looks like? I don't know if the light will look weird or not, but my old eyes are going to start struggling here. See, I already can't find that brick. Doesn't look good. Turn on that other one again. Yeah, just leave it like that. We'll have to figure out the lighting. All right, I'm going to try here to see. I need dark. Yeah, it's a dark blue gray. So I don't have my piece finder here. My piece finder just went to sit back on the couch. It's gotta be in here. I have a black one. So Darla Bricks, do you have all of the modulars? Do you have all 15 of them, or 16 if you count the factory market? Or are you still collecting? Well, I think you said you were building one from scratch. I'm sorry. But do you have most of the others then? Really, I'm just trying to stall here because I can't find the piece. I can't find it. So I'm going to go back and read what you guys have to say. Oh, here is the woodshop teacher. Yes, I am a teacher teaching woodshop history and nature science. And I do Lego videos with my son. Just made a video of us building a table for our Lego set. Oh, well, I'm going to come by and check that out, because I feel like when we move into our garage space, I really wanted to do some custom tables. So we'll have to check that out. So actually, when I was younger, my grandfather owned like a carpentry business, and he made furniture, and I did a lot of woodworking, but I clearly didn't retain a lot of what I learned. So that's okay. But I would like to make tables. I feel like that would be cool too. I'm still not finding that piece. All right, let me put in some other pieces. Maybe if I use up some of these pieces here, I will find that one that I need. So, I'll have this done before next year, I'm sure. Maybe I'll finish it tomorrow in a live too. Because I know I'm going to have to go get my kiddo soon. Did Beth get back to you? No. You might need to call Beth, Brian.
They said they're doing fine.
Oh, she did get back to you.
Well, didn't say anything about a time frame or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, then doing fine is fine. Brian, I can't find a piece.
I'm not much help.
Oh, all right. Anyone else have anything to say? I am missing Greengrocer, Cafe Corner, and Town Hall. I don't know yet the plan to purchase parts or buy new. Yeah, I mean the cheapest of those three is certainly the Town Hall. The other two, like I was really hell bent to get them. But and the Greengrocer comes up a lot used on eBay. I noticed that. But I don't know. It's still used. It's still $800. So it's kind of like, it's a lot of money. I'm about to find my own. I need. Maybe that's black. So I have a black one. I've got a few black ones, but I have a feeling, right? We're just gonna take a little sneak here. Oh, you know what? I think that the color is black that I should be looking for, and not. I keep thinking I'm looking for like dark blue gray, but I don't think so, because in the piece count there is no dark blue gray. But seriously, on here, all right. Well, we're gonna put in black, and if I have to use it somewhere else, well, I'll go find another one. That's about how we roll here. So. All right, I'm making progress now. All right, finish off that sheet. Okay, and then I'll chat again. Make me feel like I got something done here. Look at that. With the foundation going. So yeah, I think that was just a black piece. Oh, what? See, here I go. I'm combining like both pages now. I think I'm good though. All right. Let's see. Yes, I agree. We are in a pandemic. Yeah, it is definitely. These are pandemic Lego prices. So I don't know if the Lego modulars, like the retired modulars, will ever go back down again. Oh, so I think, Sheikha, I think what I needed was, this is the piece that I needed. Okay, this, I don't know if you can see that. It's just a normal little modified 1x1, and and I just threw it. And in here, in the piece, in the picture, I don't know, can you see the? Oh, it's right up here, and it just doesn't look black to me, because it kind of looks like that, which is dark gray. So that's why I kept looking for a dark blue gray piece, but it's clear now. Now, if I look at it again, knowing that it's black, it does look slightly darker there. But we can turn to page 12, and I'm going to make a little thingy, the planter. I don't know. I'm going to make like a little planter thing here. Yes, the colors can be crazy sometimes. I feel like so many I kind of look at and go, could be. And then on the black backgrounds for the some of the newer sets, that makes it even harder sometimes. I'm not 100% sure what I'm building here. I have a feeling it's like a planter before they came out with more like studs that were flowery. So this kind of is reminiscent of. Remember, the set is 11 years old. It's as old as my kid. And so the building techniques are going to be different for sure. and the part use and even the parts available. So I think it's kind of fun to go back and build some of these old sets and just see how different they are. Because like I'm guessing like this is what they consider flowery stuff to put outside the house in 2010. And then we've got something similar with little red things on it. No, this is, I assume we're going to be building an apple tree here. It's called the apple tree house, so you have to have an apple tree. Boom. All right. I have gotten, look at how far I have gotten so far. Oh, let's see. Hey, Trevor Baker, just a quick hello. Really enjoyed the vlog today. It's going to cost me, Kellyanne has spotted a couple of sets. Yes. Well, I did leave a comment about 4886, so make sure to look that one up. I wish I had added that in there. Hi, Kellyanne. Built this set a couple of days ago. Yes, great set. It's coming along very slowly, but it's fun. Whenever I build a large set, I usually have a few parts that look part of the build, and then I have to go back and find where the part goes. If I don't put it back, it bothers me for the rest of the day. Only bothers me a little bit. I used to order from Bricks and Pieces to build those old creator houses. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bricks and Pieces is great. I wish it didn't take so long to ship these days. That definitely is challenging, but you can pull up all the old instructions right on the Lego site and, you know, get the parts for sure. Imagine having a maple tree in an apple tree house. Well, you know, it's still in the right location here for us. We would have maple trees where we would have apple trees too. So, but yes, I'm hoping that we're building an apple tree for the apple tree house and not like, you know, a palm tree. So I guess I could add one in, right? Oh, what is this? A garbage can? It's cute. Oh, I just closed my, but I'm going to be building this thing right here, which either looks like from this angle a frog or a garbage can. I'm not sure. Some of the older sets, they're, you know, you definitely have to put a little bit more imagination into the build to see some of the things they were going for. So let's see when it's built, if it takes on a whole new look here. See if I can build it accurately the first time too. I'll actually follow the instructions here. This is the wrong piece though. I need an upside down piece. Yep, there goes that one. It's probably good. I lost a piece. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me, gotta go down under the table. Oh my goodness, so I don't actually, Brian. Is it in my lap? Oh my goodness. It's the dog's peanut butter. All right, let's see. I'll be back. I'm coming back. I know I heard it hit the ground. I absolutely heard it hit the ground. I don't know where it went. Oh my goodness. Brian, I can't find the piece. I can't keep building. Come help me find the piece. It's green. It's green. There's like dog toys down here. There's tape. Oh, the dog's gonna come over and help. And granted, I have giant bags of these things lying around here, but do you not see it?
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Of course, it's kind of like, it's not like a specialty brick, but it's one of those upside down slopes, like this one here. Oh my god, I throw that one too. This is like comedy of errors. Oh, you found it. All right. Good thing. Good thinking came home. Let's try this again. We can build this. Promise we can build this. Even if this is the last thing I build tonight, I can build it. It's like Bob the Builder over here. All right, where are we here? Oh. Let's see where I am. Oh, I tried looking for some Star Wars weapons for my city. And I couldn't find those parts. Then I went on the missing parts section and they were right there. It looks like a bush. Oh, that's a possibility too. Here I am with a garbage can. Built the Discovery Shuttle, Trevor, today. Awesome. Yeah, we finished ours. The nose of it is sticking. It blends right in, but here's the nose of our shuttle. We finished it as well. I know, I hate it when I drop Lego. I know, I really sent this one. We have a lot of grates around the floor too, so I always get nervous when I drop the little ones. So your Disney train hasn't showed up yet, Cosmo. Even in the last, oh my god, 2 hours. I only said I was going to do this for an hour. Wow. Oh, let's see. I want Kellyanne to put grass elements on the set. Yeah, then leave a line out where the lawnmower's been. Absolutely. I have a whole bunch of grass elements I've been kind of thinking about doing that with too. I haven't had, so Trevor, you guys have the Disney train station. I've got that too. I'm not quite sure when we'll build it or not, but it's there waiting. So, so Kellyanne or Trevor, what, you guys built this set. What is this green thing? What is this going to be that's by the basketball hoop? You can probably give us the official word on it. I'm having trouble following the steps here. I gotta concentrate. I guess a bush is a good indication, yeah. I don't know where I got garbage can from. I keep thinking of like a green garbage dumpster, but I doubt that's what it is. All right, so there it is. So I guess that is a bush. What do y'all think? We vote bush. What did I do wrong? I obviously did something wrong because this is supposed to go. So I gotta do my counting here. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one is in the right place here. But I think the piece over. I think that I gotta go back. No, that's right too. So what if I'm just putting this one here. Because it's correct. It's correct. The picture just looks like all right, I think I'm good. I can move on. All right, let's see here. It's more fun to chat. AL4N77. Hey, hello, new to the channel. Hello. Hey there. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming by. Tell us what your favorite Lego set is if you want, your favorite theme. It's a bush with a couple of yellow studs. Yes, okay. I guess that's good. I was going for something much grander like a dumpster, but a bush is good. That makes a good bush. All right, so I'm going to finish up with the red along the top here. And I think, let's see how far I can get here. Oh my. Oh my. I think we'll go maybe for about another 10 minutes or so. And then I will resume this, I think, tomorrow. It's supposed to be rainy here tomorrow, I think. So it'll be good for building Lego. Try to get my dog out for a walk in the morning. I do that every day. And we try to do about 3 miles. And then I feel like she's satisfied for the day, and I got my exercise for the day. All right, we're doing this. Look at this. I like when you switch up colors and start putting new colors on. That always makes me happy. I always like when you outline things too. Just like plopping pieces on. All right, I need one more. I need a little grape one. So does anyone have a dream Lego set they want to share with us? Something you have really wanted to buy, but just haven't, pulled the trigger yet and done that? Or, probably maybe it's just like too far out there kind of thing. Because I know there's so many out there that are retired that, if you came into Lego later, or if, like you were younger and it just wasn't possible, but now you're in a place where you can possibly get it kind of thing. But there's just so many cool sets out there. And, I guess Lego can't just keep making all of them all the time. And that's what ends up happening. But there is definitely a market for retired sets. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. I like these nice big easy things. It makes me feel like I'm getting somewhere when I can just plop on these 1x6s. Oh, now I need 1x4 plates. I think they're over there. I need another one that is 1x4. I have 1x8s. Now 1x6, 1x3s, 1x2s. And yet I need one more 1x4. Here we go. And I need a gray cylinder. Stick that one over here. And then this goes here. Let's see. Oh, hey Brickish. Thanks for coming by. I love your Instagram is always awesome with your, forgive my Star Wars ignorance, but the Stormtrooper doing fun things. Back myself up here. Oh, Samad. Hi, Samad. How are you? I'm glad to see you here too. Built the Kellyanne, yeah, I saw you built the Palace Cinema today. That's awesome. It is such a cool set. 3 miles is a good walk. Yes, I try. She likes that. Oh, I'm so glad that Samad and Brickish are here. Everything's popping around on me. I want the Eiffel Tower set, but Somehow no one ships to Kuwait. Yeah, that might be tough. You have to keep your eyes out locally for that if there's a local market like that. Well, it's past midnight here in Denmark, and I need to get some sleep. See you all another time. Thank you, woodshop teacher. Have a good night, and maybe you'll see me on an earlier stream. My dream set is pretty much almost all of the modulars, a bunch of city sets, all of the Winter Village sets, Nexo Nights, some idea sets, a lot of Ninjago. Yeah, pretty much a lot. So kind of all of it, right? We actually have some Nexo Night stuff. My son was into that for a while, and we have that like rolling fortress. We have a few more of those sets. He used to love the shields. I remember when the Lego store had that, and that was their thing. And they had shields like around the store, and special shields that because you could scan them with your phone, and they would go into a log, and then you would play a game with them. So boy, my son loved that. He'd bring his iPad, and he was just little, and he would go around and he'd be scanning them. Oh, just talk about scanning things. Have you guys seen in the Lego stores where you can bring up a Lego set and you show its barcode, and then like a 3D scene pops up with the Lego pieces? That's so cool. My son was doing that all around the store the other day. Not all of them. Oh, their dog is like sitting right down here. He was going around the store grabbing different sets. Did he bring up the Coliseum that day? No, but he had big ones and little ones, and the Minecraft ones were a lot of fun for him. He really likes that. But he was all the little city sets. Like all of a sudden, the little thing would pop up that's inside. So Samad, you've got a pretty long dream list there. Kelly Ann says, I really want the town hall, but so expensive here. New in box, $900. Yeah. I don't know what that translates to US dollars, but for sure sounds expensive. And I'm sure it is, because if ours are definitely around that price here. Young MJ, can I buy that off of you? What do you want to buy off of me? Let's see. I really want Greengrocer and Corner Cafe, and maybe some of the minifigs from some of the earlier series. Yeah, totally. Cosmo, when did you start your city? I mean, you have a really built out city. You've obviously been doing this for a long time. So how old is your city? Where did everyone go? All right. Let's see. The random kid, my brick set wanted list goes over $20,000, so I don't think I can say all of that in the chat. Well, just pick your favoritist. Your favoritist of favoritist. Your most favoritist. I'll do a double. I'll do like whatever my son was learning in grammar not to do. Double favoritist or more funnier. Hey, Logic Gaming, how are you doing today? Hey, Samad, David Hadaz, cheers down. Dave here from Utica. Cool, Utica Bricks. Hey, David. Eiffel Tower set is sick. Yeah, I've seen that one for sure. We don't have too much in the way of architecture. We have the little New York City skyline one, and we have the Coliseum, of course. So we have two Coliseums. We actually loaned one to a friend of my son's for spring break because he really liked the architecture sets, and we actually have two Coliseum sets in our backlog. Well, not really our backlog, because one's built as Boone's Castle, but we ended up getting a second set and thought that he would have fun building that, and that would probably take him a good 20 plus hours to do. What's Brickish doing? She's just building last bag of the Lego Ideas Friends set. Central Perk, is that the one? I've got that one hanging out. Looking forward to seeing if they do Monica's apartment this year. That would be cool too. I really want to make it into a modular. And I know Cosmo loves that set too. Let's see, you said in your blog you bought a used set. So let me know what you think. I've only bought new sets, but there's a couple I want, but are so expensive new. Yes, Kelly. And that's why I haven't bought any till now. I feel like once a new set is over $500, I start to think about the price a little bit more. The town hall I did purchase new for closer to $800, but I knew I needed that one. But this used set is actually the Ghostbusters and the Ecto One together as a package. And I'm just, I'm really like, I love Ghostbusters, but I didn't know if I wanted to pay $1,000 for both of those items new. So I saw a lot on Bricklink for $500. It's missing a few things that the guy was upfront about. So we're going to go with it, or we did go with it. And we'll see what happens when we get it in. It could be my first and my last, or it could start up something completely new. It's definitely hard to, I can show people how to find the best price for a new set, because comparing new to new to new is pretty much comparing apples to apples. But when you start getting into used sets, you're comparing apples to oranges, and that's really challenging. I actually did that once when it was at my local Lego store back in 2016. It was really fun. Oh, too bad it's gone now. Oh, okay. So you guys don't have that feature anymore. We just got one. So maybe yours came to ours. I remember the Lego set screen, but at my store, the screen was broken for years. So they ended up turning it into a display case. Oh, it's so funny. Like, it's completely new to us. So maybe they've made it better, and they're going to get new ones out again. Cosmo says she started her city 5 years ago. 0 regrets. I know. So she got the town hall when it was a better price than we're all getting it for now. Let's see. Someone should make some Lego countries. Is that it? I almost want to pick up my computer. It's getting dark in here. Counties? Countries, counties. I'm interested to see what the map looks like, the world map that's coming out. I see the price point on that is pretty high, so I'm guessing it's going to be pretty big, but I already want it, so I'm really excited to see what it's about. I'm very happy I discovered this stream via Sarah Star Bricks. Yes, Discord, I'm having too much fun already. It's probably because I like to chat more than I like to build some mod. But yeah, Sarah Star Bricks, she's always streaming if you want to check her out too. She and her husband Mike and their cat Paris. She's I think she streams like a few times a week. They have a lot of fun together, and it's a fun stream too for sure. So you'll want to go over there. But thank you for thinking this is fun. I'm just trying to avoid building so I can not find the parts I can't find. Let's see, that's the one, Central Perk, yeah. I actually have that, yeah, I haven't built that yet, but I definitely want to start on that. I don't know if I'm going to just turn it into the modular though, or if I'm going to build it as the Central Perk first and then turn it into the modular. I don't have a huge attachment to the show, so I'm okay with maybe bypassing it and getting together, but I think it will be cool to have the characters in the city regardless. Let's see. I don't know why, but whenever I hear New York, I remember Frank Sinatra's song, New York. Yeah, I won't sing it for you. No one wants to hear me sing. That's a given. Let's see, random kid. I have the bookshop in my backlog, waiting for a really rainy day. Yeah, I think Lego is so much fun on a rainy day. Like, it's just kind of like, I don't know, having some coffee and the rain is coming down and it feels, just like you're cozy. I have an extra bookshop in my backlog that I picked up to do an alternative build, which is like an antique shop. So I'm excited to do that one as well. So wish I got the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Yes. Brixus. Yes. I don't know how old it is. I don't know what year that's from, but I know it's clearly retired, and clearly people want like $900 for it new in box. But I'm hoping that my used one will be sufficient and it will come nice and neat, and the person will have applied the stickers correctly, and I won't have to feel like frustrated. That's all I'm hoping for. But it's a decent price, so I'm feeling like even if I feel frustrated, it's still probably half the cost of it new. So I'm going to try to go with that. I mean, if a set for me, like if I'm looking at a new or a used set and it's a matter of a $50 difference, I probably would go with the new one. That way I know I'll be happy. But when we're talking like a $500 difference, when we're talking like, utilities for the month, groceries. Like then you start to be like, okay, all right, let's think practically here. But if it's not a huge difference, even if it's $100 difference, I may lean towards the new set more. But I guess it all sort of depends on your financial situation, of course. My first modular was the Palace Cinema. Cool. So was it retired for you then? I don't know. Maybe it was. But you've been at least lucky to get a lot of these non-retired ones along the way, for sure. Oh, I got you, Shika. I remember building the Vacation Getaways creator set during a thunderstorm, a really fun day. That's awesome. That's a nice memory to have. It's good to have those. Lego should make a Frank Sinatra art set. What do you all think? That'd be cool. I'd like to definitely see more variety in the art set. We just did the Harry Potter rebrickable one where we turned the one Harry Potter, just one of them, into all four. It had all four crests on it, or not crests, but had a crest in the middle and it had the animals on each side. I was not going to buy 4 of those and have that giant one. I just like almost $500 or $500 with tax and all that to buy that just was not worth it. And we did one Star Wars one, and it's okay. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, so for me to have like a Darth Vader hanging on the wall is just kind of not my thing. We love Mickey and Minnie. We got 2 of those, and we made the Mickey and Minnie with them together with the heart ears and things, super cute. So I'd love to see more that are not like famous. Like I don't want the Beatles hanging on my wall. I mean, Andy Warhol is cool, but really not my style either. I just love to see some more that, I don't know, maybe flowers would be cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Different art. But yeah, I'd love to see other kinds of art for sure. Yes, Trevor Baker. I'm thinking of getting the Ghostbusters headquarters, definitely. And so if you're thinking about it, I would definitely think about it now rather than when it's getting closer to Halloween. Because here in the US, like we have a few TV stations that do like 31 days of Halloween, and Ghostbusters is on like every day. So once it gets towards fall, like Ghostbusters will blow up even more. So that's why I've been kind of looking for Halloween stuff now, just because I know that in my current business, my website, I'm always trying to be at least 3 months ahead of the holiday. I'm like the supermarket that has, they're taking off the Valentine's Day candy from the aisles like before Valentine's Day, and the Easter's already up. That's kind of how my job runs as well. So for me, I'm already like, we're going to get on this Christmas stuff now. We're getting on the Halloween stuff now. So if you're thinking about it, I would definitely do it. Like I kept thinking about it and lost out on some good options. So now I'm just like, I better do it before I lose out on even more. I got the diner for my birthday in 2018. I really wish I got the Brick Bank or Detective's Office at that time as well. Yeah, those 2 are definitely higher on the cost list. The Brick Bank over the Detective's Office for sure, but they, I feel like you can still get the Parisian restaurant and the pet shop for a semi-decent price. And then, and even the Grand Emporium and the Palace Cinema, I think, yeah, I would say you've got Pet Shop, you've got Parisian, and Palace Cinema might be around the same area, then Grand Emporium, and then Detectives, and then Brick Bank, and then we're into Town Hall. So yeah, there's a pretty big gap growing between the Brick Bank and the Town Hall. Like the Town Hall kind of just jumped right up there, and there's not another one. Hey to everyone new. So if you guys, I should always say this, like definitely make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't. Help me out there. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. We'll make sure we keep moving this thing up here. Hello from Scotland. What time is it in Scotland right now? Lego should do the Lego logo for the art theme. Absolutely. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. There's definitely, I know Brixie just did one. A lot of people have done one. I actually have a 48 by 48 grade base plate that I want to do a Mills one with, because I think it would look cool with like a sturdier background to it. You can go on Bricklink and you can buy the Technic plates that they use for the art sets too. So, but they should. Why not, right? Like make money off of their logo. All right. What else we got here? I think it's so expensive because it's a display piece, but a city modular as well, as it ticks off a lot of boxes. Yes, it does. And of course it's a movie too. You know, it's not even that, it's those two things plus it's a movie. So I assume that the cost is greater anyway because of that. The Parisian restaurant has grown 125 since last year here in Canada. Not sure about the US though. I was lucky. I got my Parisian in November of 2020 for $250, but I'm seeing it more around $300 right now. So I'm not, I just know kind of pricing from when I started looking at them last November, and then I realized I needed to act fast. I was able to get my Palace Cinema new for $279. My Grand Emporium was $340 something. And then the detective's office was like $385, and the Brick Bank I think was $415. My Fire Brigade was $385. I do forget about that one. And then it was kind of a jump, like there's like a period where, you know, a lot of them are in the 300s, a couple of them getting into the 400s, and then you have this jump for the town hall. I think it's so expensive. You already said that. Let's see. 5 to midnight in Scotland. Boy, I would be 25 till midnight. I would be asleep if I were you. So I think, guys, we are going to start to wrap up this. I am losing light. Actually, I think the lighting in here is looking better, but I can't actually see everything very well. But I'm so excited to have this conversation with you guys today. Because you can tell I like to chat more than I like to build. Well, no, I don't like to chat more than I like to build, but I'm better at chatting than building, especially kind of like monitoring everything. But I had a lot of fun. So it was nice to do a live again. And I think I'll set up one for tomorrow at some point to, I won't say finish this up, because as you can see, like here's what we've got done of the legendary apple tree house. So if you'd like to see me add another layer or two, I might be able to do that tomorrow and chat some more with you about stuff. I love talking about like Lego deals and finding Lego sets, and especially older Lego sets and new Lego sets. Like I love all the Lego sets. So let's see. You should get one of those desk lamps. Yes, well, I definitely need to get like some ring lights or light setup things for sure. So I will, but we will work on it, because I also want to get a webcam that looks down at what I'm building too. So we're working on a setup here. I'm not really a techie person, so I'm assigning that job to my husband. You can see I assign a lot of things to him. So yep, catch you later, Trevor. Bye, Brickish. Thank you. Bye, Samad. Bye, Shikha. Thank you guys for stopping by. Kelly, man, goodbye. Random Kid, thank you guys for all the interaction, all the talking. I love it. I'm so excited that you guys had so much to say. And I'm going to stop talking myself, and I will see you next time. So I'm glad you guys were here, and we will see you in the next live stream. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye. Bye, Wait. Bye, Cosmo Candy. Hope to see you guys again soon.